and welcome back to the BuzzerHeaters podcast. We are a bunch of college students who grew up in this era, so we are going to give our takes on modern day sports. Why listen to Tony Kornheiser? He's like 71 fucking years old. Talk about the social media era of sports? That's our job. And we are here to revolutionize the podcast game. In today's episode of BuzzerHeaters, we will discuss spending a day with an athlete. Like, which athlete would you want to spend the day with if you could pick anyone, retired, current? Who would you want to spend a day with? I think one that we have to discuss right off the bat, a no-brainer, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq is no question the most fun person to spend a day with. From his fun house and the fact that he's like 6'11", it just brings the fun to the party.
I'd second all of that.
I mean, he just...
His kids are lit.
He just bumps. He could
Shakir and Sharif
play EDM for
with
you.
it.
Could be DJ for you. I mean, you could go play basketball with him. There's so many things. He's a big partier. I mean, he's crazy. He literally does it all.
He's a DJ.
If you want to be in a general commercial, ask Shaq.
I'd rank Shaq as a top 3 human on planet Earth.
There's so much that you could do with Shaq, and that would be literally the most electric day. Like, he could hook you up with anything you wanted to do, and doing it with Shaq would just enhance the experience.
Also, I feel like you get the kids in this deal also.
Oh, yeah.
And
the whole family.
Sharif is like, he's a hooper, bro. Like, it's sick to hang out with him.
So
And
is
like,
Shakir.
And Shakir. Like, that'd be a dope family to hang out with in general.
Dope
And you
ass
get that
family.
all with Shaq. Wait, what does Shaq own? Like, what is he investing in?
He owns a fun house.
He owns a fun house.
What is that fun house?
He's
He's
like
a
a-
headline from last year's fun house.
Let's
Says,
hear it.
a wild Super Bowl pre-party with carnival rides,
Damn.
performances by Diddy and Diplo.
Were there
the
chicks
fucking
there?
Diplo, and
Shaq-
emotional tributes to Kobe Bryant.
That's crazy.
It might be rigged.
It
I
literally
think
looks
it's
like a concert.
Shaq's
Oh,
invested in a
ring.
ring.
Oh my god, if you want
That's a home
safety
run.
in your home, Shaq.
Shaq.
I mean,
They're
he's not
always
getting
there for
robbed.
Shaq.
He's,
I have a ring.
exactly. I have a ring too.
Yeah.
It's
And
perfect.
Jordan's got 6, baby.
Oh, Jordan's got 6. That's a
What
good
does
one.
Shaq have?
Shaq, I think
What is he at,
he's
4?
4?
He got one with the
How many
Heat.
win? He had one with Miami. And how many?
Three with the
3 with
Ravens.
LA.
So
I
4?
think that's it.
All right, so 4. That's a lot.
That's
All right,
elite.
another athlete that is a no-brainer, and this because he can fucking pound booze. And this guy is so fucking dope. His hair is dope. His looks are dope. Dude, he fucking probably pulls chicks left and right. And we're going hockey. Patrick fucking Kane.
Patty Kane, my man. He's the legend. He goes to all the clubs in Chicago. Dude, just like imagine walking into like one of the clubs like Maple and Ash, you're getting some good like dinner or something, and to your left you see like Patty Kane shirtless with tits on his face, pounding down out.
Exactly, dude. Imagine
Come on.
drinking from the Stanley Cup also.
Exactly.
That would be
Three
insane.
times.
Yeah, there might
Twice
be
before
there,
21.
there might be questions about his character, but he's a fly-looking dude, and he could pound
And he
booze
does not give
and
a
get
fuck.
Doesn't give
major
a-
chicks. I would love to
I
fucking
heard
go out
that
with
him
him.
and his brothers got in like a taxi or something, and they gave the guy like a 20, and the guy gave him back like 1980 and didn't have any, like an extra 20 cents. So like him and his like cousins or some shit just like beat the fuck out of the guy and like dragged him out of the car like GTA style.
Oh my
and beat the
God.
living
Terrible.
shit.
I
Over
mean-
20 cents.
Savage.
But the guy doesn't fuck around with his
I
financials.
respect that.
Yeah,
I
he doesn't
respect
fuck
that.
around.
He
Give me
doesn't
my
fuck
20
around.
cents, man.
I'm with
Come
you.
on.
No less women.
The character
Yeah.
there is just too questionable.
The character is definitely questionable.
there.
He's got mad flowage though, so I think that just makes him superior.
Yeah, I know. He has great hair.
What's his body count at though?
What do we think?
Oh,
77.
Over under
Is he
500.
So
Over.
he's got an SDT, I know that for sure.
SDT or
He's definitely got
I could definitely see his body count being in the hundreds.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Patty
it's
Kane,
definitely hundreds.
he's a
It's definitely
legend,
hundreds.
bro.
Yeah,
He's a
it's Patty
legend.
Kane.
I mean, Patty Kane, legend. And we obviously brought up some controversial things about him. And another guy who's obviously controversial, and maybe in the past you would want to spend a day with him, but I want to understand Antonio Brown.
Listen, he lives an interesting lifestyle. First of all,
It would be an interesting fucking
it would
day.
be
I agree with
it
that.
would be one of the most unique and interesting experiences
Oh, yeah.
that you would have with any athlete, and that's just
I think
it's worth
I
it.
think multiple times a day you'd be with him and you'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? What in the absolute fuck?
Exactly.
This
My
guy is
roommate,
crazy.
my roommate's his neighbor. And
That
that's
is
good.
Really?
crazy.
Wow.
Does he
That's
has he
so
ever like
sick.
Does he have any
talked to him?
stories about him?
He's
Where is he
actually
from?
From Miami.
Oh wow, that's so sick.
Antonio
He lives in a
Brown
nice
is
little Jewish neighborhood.
he definitely tears
He
up
has like
Miami
3
nightclubs.
houses.
yeah, he has like 4 houses.
It's like all one
He's-
house. But
yeah.
He takes up 3
He's mentally unstable though.
Yeah, Antonio. But
That would
you know
make
what?
the experience.
Now that you explain this, Antonio Brown definitely would be a fucking sick athlete to spend a day with
He would
because
be.
you're getting experiences that like you just be like, what the fuck?
And he's got Henny.
And he's got Henny, bro. He's got Henny.
And he could hook you up with maybe Hollywood Brown and Lamar
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
he's got
that's a
those
good call. He has
connections.
connections. Your family ties run deep
Jarvis
with Antonio
Landry.
Brown.
He also doesn't mess around. Like if you go to the bar with him and somebody pushes you, AB's right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, he does not fuck
yeah,
around.
no.
He means business.
He
He
means
means business.
business.
And a guy who means a lot less business and is more of a fun guy with our generation being social media friendly. Another Steelers wide receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju is a legend. First of all, his hit on Vonta's perfect.
Epic.
Yes.
Savage.
Dude,
Legend.
My
That
favorite
went
hit
over.
ever.
oh my god, he fucking laid him out, and that guy fucking
deserved
deserved
it.
every.
And
oh
he
my
stared
god.
his ass down
Dude,
right
stared-
after you,
dude,
like,
he
fuck you,
stood on
bitch.
top
They
of
should have
him,
penalized Vontaze perfect for that hit, dude. Don't get hit that fucking hard, bro.
Also,
Especially by an offensive player.
Juju is just like such a dope, chill dude. He loves video games. Would love to run Warzone with him. Juju, if you're listening, add me on Xbox Let's Play.
Oh, and he's awesome.
your gamer
Danny
tag?
Duncan.
Yes.
Danny Duncan vlogs. Awesome character in those vlogs.
Alright, shout out the game. Shout out your gamer tag.
Ta Arlo.
Ta Arlo.
TEH space ARLO. Add me.
Yeah, Juju's an awesome person. Every video that I've seen him in, he's just been like a great video, and I think he would be an awesome guy.
Yeah, he just tries to have fun.
Yeah.
Top tier vibes.
He is friends with Ninja, though, so that's kind of a down.
Yeah. I would not want to
Fuck
do
Ninja,
that.
sorry.
It was Ninja's birthday the other day.
Congratulations. Did you want a fucking cookie? All right.
Shout out Ninja, happy birthday. And you know what? We've been talking about 2 pass catchers, and I'm going to bring up my athlete, who is the greatest pass catcher of all time, in
Chill.
George Kittle. I mean, this man is fucking phenomenal. I would sit down and watch goddamn WrestleMania with you any day of the week. Dude, huge wrestling fan. I know he tosses back Bruce, because those 49ers went to those hockey games. Oh my god, dude.
They get fucked up.
They get fucked up. He has a beautiful wife, Claire, who played Division I basketball at Iowa.
Wow.
So they met in college. They're living a perfect life, dude. He's a
That is
phenomenal dude. Love him. I would spend a fucking year with this dude, bro.
Nice Midwestern family living the dream in California.
100%, bro.
When Shale says he's the best catch passer of all time, he
Catch
does not.
passer?
He,
Catch
pass,
passer?
pass catcher.
Oh, God.
He does not speak for the group.
Yeah, but I am 100% serious, and I do believe in my take that he is the best pass catcher of all time, because he is, with no debate. He broke the record for most receiving yards by a tight end with fucking Nick Mullins. Bro, and
That's
CJ
fair.
Beathard, bro,
That's
don't
fair.
step, like, come on. He knows what he's doing.
He is a baller.
But you know what? Enough with George Kittle, because I know he's the best, and nothing will ever change my mind. Let's go a little off script, right? Floyd Mayweather. Would you guys want to spend a day with Floyd Mayweather? Like, he
No.
has stupid fucking
So
money,
much
bro.
money.
Stupid fucking money.
He's such a pussy though.
And he can't read. Like, if you reading Harry Potter with him, I don't think he can read Harry Potter.
You could
He
finesse
can.
it.
Remember that thing with Ice Cube when he couldn't read that?
Dude, the man can't read.
He can't read. He's illiterate.
But he can box.
He can
He can
box.
box.
True.
I'd
can
love,
see.
I'd love to just learn a little left hook combo action. Spend a little day with him. He'll maybe give me some money. He
Definitely would give you some money.
throws money like
Yeah.
So we can agree that we would
Sausage.
hang out with Floyd because of his money.
Yeah.
Because of his
He
money
didn't
and
have
not
any
his
money, I don't think
personality.
anyone
Not
would
his
hang out.
personality.
I don't know. I will say
He doesn't have much of a
He
personality,
did post
though.
on Instagram all of his bling, like his chains and his bracelets
he
and his
flexes.
rings.
Oh, dude. He
Holy
flexes hard.
dude, that has to be millions of dollars of jewelry.
My only issue with Floyd is that I feel like when you go out with him, you're just not getting blacked the fuck out with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He's too
Yeah.
old, like,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
imagine going to
so
a
chill.
strip club with him though.
Oh, that's a move.
Oh,
That's a move, Arlo. That's a great
shit,
call.
dude.
And you
That
know
would be
what?
awesome.
I'm gonna another fighter who I think would be more fun to hang out with because he fucking has drinking in his blood, bro. The Irishman himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor fucking
100%.
That
McGregor.
would be so
100%
fun.
yes.
That would be
100%
really
agree.
good.
I mean, if you are going to the bars with this guy,
You're
I mean-
pounding Jaeger with freaking
He's
Conor.
got his
It doesn't
own
matter.
whiskey, man.
bro, it
Nah,
doesn't
you're
matter
pounding
what.
proper whiskey. That's
Yeah.
Irish
And it doesn't
proper
really
Irish
matter what you're pounding, dude.
Sponsor.
The tab is going to be ridiculous.
He's gonna be-
If Conor McGregor
and he's
doesn't
gonna
get the
cover it,
special,
and
and he's
he's
going to
gonna
cover
cover it.
every
Oh,
thing.
for sure.
You know he's drinking out maybe half the bar.
Yeah, probably the whole bar. He probably
He's
runs out
crazy.
the bar.
It's
and
Conor
just
McGregor.
takes
And
it.
he'll probably get in a bar fight while he's at it. So.
100%.
You're locked to see a fight.
And when he
You're
punched
locked,
that
dude.
old guy,
Yeah.
because
no
he
matter
wouldn't,
how old he was.
because he wouldn't take the shot of proper whiskey, so he punched him.
So if there's a bar fight, let's just say
Mental,
this.
he's
There's a
mental.
bar fight. And would you rather have Conor McGregor or Floyd Mayweather with you?
Conor
Conor
McGregor, no
McGregor.
chance.
Easy.
No debate?
The booze in his system would easily.
No. Take the booze out.
The reason is you put Floyd Mayweather in a UFC ring and he doesn't beat Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
But Conor McGregor stands a chance in boxing against
No,
him.
and because
Yeah, but it's
in a bar fight, it's not.
Bar
there's
fight's
no
not.
rules.
Conor would tackle him easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no rules. That's why.
But what
I'm
about
taking
Floyd
Conor.
Mayweather, one left jab, the guy's fucking on his ass.
That's true.
Connor
That's
would
big
use
fact.
objects. So like you saw him do that
Yeah.
chair at Khabib's
At the
boss.
This guy's a
Oh,
maniac.
that's
Violent
true.
man.
He's
Yeah.
a maniac.
Conor McGregor's extreme rules only
He
type of
broke
guy.
what's his name's nose with his shoulders.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh my
popping.
God.
Yeah.
that was fucked
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
All right, last question before we get into like what other athletes you want to spend a day with. Another bar fight question, honestly, because I think this is a fucking entertaining topic. Would you rather be at a bar fight with Conor McGregor on your side, who's a trained fighter, or John Cena? John Cena's ginormous and is way stronger, but Conor McGregor's UFC. Like, who would you want in your
I
corner?
mean, you
Dude,
can't
John Cena's ginormous.
You can't see John Cena, Shell.
Can't see him.
Can't see him.
So who are you picking?
I'm taking John Cena
I'm
1 billion
Why?
percent.
Because of
Wait,
the size difference?
No, I'm taking McGregor.
I
It's
think I'm
not
still
even
taking
close.
McGregor, to be honest.
You can't see John Cena.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
know where you're
And
talking
he's got sick
about.
armbands and things.
Bro, he will fucking adjust your attitude too.
That is facts, dude. That is true. That is true. And you know what? Back to the spend a day with an athlete. Pat McAfee, Ben, you were very adamant about
Oh, yeah.
Pat McAfee. I want to hear what.
Okay, one, he's a fucking punter.
Yes.
Like that's just so fucking
Yes.
cool.
Maybe for
Like,
you, 'cause
Who's
you're a
ever
soccer
said
player.
punting is cool?
dude, he's
No,
like the
no,
only known
that's
punter.
what
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
he's.
I will say,
Oh my
I will
God,
say,
he's got such a personality, and that fucking hit at Trinidad Holiday was lit.
lit, bro.
And not
Lit
to
him up.
mention his career after being a football player has just like
Elevated,
made him
bro.
even better.
Elevated.
Like
Made
he's
him
such
become more famous.
he's such a more entertaining
1000%.
figure, and I would love to booze or just like smoke a joint with him anytime.
He also
Yeah.
does
100%.
stand-up comedy, so you know he's got that comedy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
personality,
funny
so
man. He's a
elite.
funny
No,
man.
back to episode 3. Watch episode 3, by the way. But back to episode 3, when we were talking about best sports jobs, we didn't bring up Hunter.
Snub.
But like Hunter is a snub for
100%.
sure.
Snub.
Big
The
job.
big
I mean,
snub.
you get on the field, you fucking punt the ball, and you're off the field. You're a part of a football team. You're like, that's so fucking sick, and you're getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like
And you get
Hunter
the
is a
booze.
snub,
Yeah.
dude.
Pat McAfee's
Pass the
definitely
phone.
cool.
He has
I'm not-
great party stories too. You guys should check them out.
Yeah, dude.
He's got stories for
and his
days.
radio show is unreal.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
So entertaining.
Top
So
notch.
entertaining. He's a funny dude. He's just a great guy. I like that pick, Ben. And another one, Derrick Rose. This one is way out of left field, but we have someone we're all Chicago kids, so we saw Derrick Rose's rise and fall, and it's one of the saddest things probably in
He's
sports
back.
history.
He's back.
He's
What are you
not
talking
back.
about?
He's
I mean,
never
gone
back.
anywhere.
Never will
I-
be
he's,
back.
he's never gone anywhere.
He's not. You're
But-
tripping. He's back.
But he's not. He's
I
not
mean,
a
he's
bull.
gone to the
He's not a
hospital.
bull.
No, I mean he's not a bull, but he's definitely still the same person and player that he was.
100%.
He's not a bull.
He's not the same player.
Yeah,
But-
you can't say he's
No.
the same player.
No.
He's an MVP, bro.
He is. He's
Young
not
is
the
MVP
anymore. What
Young
do
is
you want to win the MVP ever?
Okay, why would you like to hang out with D Rose though?
Why
Off
would
the
I
basketball
think-
court.
First of all, I like to hear his side of the story. Like
That
I know
is-
there's been a lot of
Wow.
documentaries, but like who knows how fabricated that is? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I will say I'm disappointed that
For emotional.
I'm disappointed that
Who-
Who,
I
which
watched
was the
it.
documentary, was not like a bigger documentary.
I've never
Yeah.
even heard
It
of
was
it.
because
Exactly.
he released it on his own.
He released
streaming
it on his own
So
platform.
he could get all the money, which
Wrong,
respect.
bad
Chase the
mistake
bag.
though. Mistake though.
Chase the bag.
But I respect chasing the
Is
bag.
that the
Okay, you're
any
right.
other reason?
He
The
has
reason-
great
I mean,
shoes.
I would like to hang out with D Rose because he's from Chicago. I would like to hear his life story, and that's pretty much
He's got the best lamp package in the league.
I would
Yeah,
love.
I like to learn from him.
Mad jelly.
I'd love to go to Detroit and just. There's some great deli restaurants. I'd love to take D Rose and my main man
Like what?
Tony Snell. To
Good
a
call,
great-
Art, good call.
Great dinner. Just learn more about their great dynamic.
Love it.
Right, if you can have Derrick Rose take you through any city he's played for, but he's that Derrick Rose, excluding Chicago because that's when he was a fucking beast. Would you want to go to New York with New York D Rose, Cleveland with Cleveland D Rose, Minnesota or Detroit?
I think a low key one. I personally, I would say the Timberwolves because after his 50-point game, I would want to see like him reflect on his career.
Wow.
That was
But
such an
Him
emotional
on the
moment.
Cavs
So
would be a
emotional.
crazy like thing to see because he was with LeBron and like
D Wade.
It was like
He
a
was
crazy
so bad
team.
for them, though.
Weird that
Yeah.
that was a team. D
Yeah.
Rose, LeBron, D Wade, dude. If you flash back to 2012, that's the greatest team of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a stretch, but it's.
I don't know if it's a stretch.
I don't think it's that big of a
I don't
stretch.
think it's a
Dude,
stretch at
that
all.
1, 2, 3 is
Oh, wow.
deadly.
Yeah.
You said that 8 years ago that LeBron and
Dude,
D
with
Rose
Kevin-
would play together. I'd be
Yeah.
like best team out there.
Remember when LeBron almost came to Chicago, dude?
Yeah, I remember
That was
that.
up in the air, and then
Yeah.
that fucked us over.
Asshole.
Did you ever give a reason for not coming to Chicago or not?
Fucking bullshit, I'll tell you
It
that.
doesn't matter. He went to Miami.
Who, LeBron?
Yeah,
LeBron-
LeBron, bro.
LeBron
So
James.
annoying.
James.
But at the end of the day, those were some athletes we'd want to spend a day with. Plenty of others that are dope fucking dudes that we haven't mentioned. Odell Beckham would have been sick.
Gronk is always.
Gronk is a
always
no-brainer. That's probably
Yeah.
why we didn't name
Everyone
him.
would agree.
He's also the second best tight end of all time, so I don't want to hang out with that. But Chris Gronkowski would want to fucking hang out with that guy, bro.
Oh yeah.
Chris,
Man.
if you listen to this episode, we love you so much. Thank you for responding to us. We are so excited to have you on a future episode.
Congrats on the
Congrats
baby.
on your baby. And you know what? This was the Buzzer Heaters podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Buzzer Heaters. Follow us at Instagram at Buzzer Heaters. And peace out.
Let us know our biggest snubs in the comments.